Alright, so let's start off with Atlas, no, or AT. Now, etong AT, medyo nahulog sa bangin ng konti, no, kung papansinin natin. After it broke beneath etong support na to at 5.55, medyo dumiretso na siya. In fact, it didn't even react dito sa next level of support niya. Although on the way up, dyan tayo nakahanap ng resistance. It just rolled over and ngayon, bumalik tayo dito sa next level of support around 4.5. Now, kung tuluyan ng mabasag tong 4.5, yung next level of support na tinitingnan natin is at 4.24. And if we do look to the left here, mapapansin natin na may gap din na naiwan doon that could potentially fill kung tuluyan nang mabasag yung 4.5. If 4.24 also gives way, then yung next level na tinitingnan natin will be at 3.72 na, no? Now, in order to be more bullish dito sa AT, I actually want to see price reclaim tong 5.22. And if we can do so, maybe we can see this trade within this range between 5.22 hanggang 5.55, potentially even filling in the gap na naiwan dito, no? May maliit na gap na naiwan dyan. Kung sabihin natin, we can break above that and start trading above here, diba? Gap fill, start trading above, then baka mabalikan natin tong range na to all the way hanggang 6.39. However, where it is right now, it's still looking quite bearish. Bumaba yung presyo ng copper, so talagang affected tong 80. So konting ingat-ingat lang. Don't force your trade. Wait for an opportunity muna before you jump in kaysa napipilitin natin to try to quote-unquote catch the bottom only to find na maipit tayo sa huli. Next, tignan naman natin tong FCG. No? Now, I know a lot of people are very excited about FCG. May mga ibang brokers medyo pinupush din nila to. No? So, essentially, what has been going on is, diba, bumaksak tayo ng malaki, nag-form tayo ng low here, nag-form tayo ng lower high, at nag-form tayo ng lower low. Diba? Tapos from there, we broke above yung last little bit of structure dito sa 55 cents. Diba? That led to the push downward. So we broke above it here. And then we've been more or less holding above it since. Okay? Now, pwede nating sabihin na, diba kasi nag-above na siya ng ganitong MA or nag-above na siya ng ganitong MA. Diba? And that's all fine, no? I'm not saying that that's wrong. But, before we consider all of that, let's assess kung ano ba talaga ginagawa ng price right now. Okay? Right now, what it's doing is it's essentially ranging between 55 cents and 63 cents, no? More or less. Now, that's a decent range to trade. Okay? I am not gonna lie. But, kailangan may maayos na setup, no? Para matrade natin siya. Now, can we say na nag-uptrend na siya? Na pwedeng ito na yung low mo, nag-form ka ng high dyan, nag-form ka ng higher low dito, nag-form ka ulit ng high dyan, and then higher low dito? Sure. Diba? Pero ang tanong dyan is, kung kunwari ganun nga yung situation, how can we take advantage of it? Kasi where we are right now, mahirap maghanap ng magandang stop eh. I would argue na where we are, hindi ka pwede maglagay lang ng stop right here beneath nung 54 cents. Kasi kapag nilagay ka ng stop there, possible na mag-gap fill lang tayo tapos mag-bounce siya ulit. So you're gonna have to go lower, which means you're gonna have to go beneath 52 cents tapos maglagay ng konting allowance. Diba? So kung ganon yung overall na thesis, stop will need to go beneath the low of this candle here that broke above yung 52 cent na level. So that's at 50. So we need to put our stop at 49 cents. So medyo may kalayuan na siya considering na may possible tayo na untog at 63 followed by 67, no? So you would be getting in at 59, 'di ba? Stop at 49, so mga 10 cents, no? Tapos yung possible na paguntugan is either 4 cents away or 8 cents away. Either of which hindi maganda yung potential risk reward natin. 'Di ba? So for me, maybe kung sabihin natin mag-establish to ng range dito that could give a potential entry para sa atin, or if you want to be really aggressive, put a tight stop kahit na it's not the best place to put your stop. I guess okay din lang. Pero kung naghahanap tayo or kung ang idea natin is makahanap tayo ng quote-unquote perfect na trade, then I would rather wait na mas mag-develop muna to further before we commit. Next, tignan natin yung tech, no? Now, itong tech, again, we broke down here, di ba? Just came back, nag-conso sandali, then we broke to the upside, breaking above the market structure high dito, di ba? Tapos nauntog tayo sa next level of resistance at 2.9. And that's perfectly fine kasi yun naman talaga in-expect natin na mag-hold ang resistance at mag-hold ang support. Kaya nga sila nandyan, di ba? And now we've pulled back to the same area where we broke out from. Normally, given normal or good market conditions, this is something that I would consider trading agad-agad. Okay? Kasi nga, we broke the structure high, so the expectation is ito na yung low mo, high, higher low, potential higher high, baka ito yung higher low, and then we start pushing. And then from there, trade it back to 3.08 or even 3.21, no? Pero dahil hindi maganda ang market conditions, what I would prefer to see is magkaroon tayo ng rejection off of this level here before I even start considering na nag-hold na talaga yung level na yan. I would rather miss out on the trade than to presume na okay, dahil ganito yung structure, pare-pareho lang naman lahat ng market conditions. That's not true, no? Mas gusto ko pa rin na makahanap ng some type of confirmation before jumping in. So yes, I'm a little bit bullish dito sa tech given yung current structure, but I'm also wary na given current market conditions na baka fake out lang yan. Alright? In fact, mas maganda sana if we can actually trade beneath this, diba? Take out yung stops ng ibang tao, magka-cut, magka-push lower, sabay biglang magpakita ng fake breakdown lang pala. Pagka ganon, may added confirmation na okay, this could push to the upside. So pagka ganon, I would start looking for potential entries for myself, no? But until mangyari yung clear-cut rejection from this level or fake out or whatever, diba? I would rather wait kung ano mag-develop na further structure before I decide on whether or not this is a trade worth taking para sa akin. Okay? Now, kung kunwari sabihin naman natin hindi na siya maghintay, we start trading above 2.9. Then, baka balikan na nga natin tong 3.8 and if mabasag yan, baka balikan natin yung 3.21. But, kung sabihin natin mag-breakdown to, beneath this lows, test underneath, hindi pala fake out, mag-hold, then roll over. Pagka ganon, I think the move is over, baka balikan natin yung support at 2.23 and if that breaks, then mas marami tayong kailangang problemahin, bagong 52-week low, bagong sakit ng ulo, and so on. Next, tignan po natin yung DMC, no? Now, as we discussed before, essentially what's been going on sa DMC is we have been trading within this larger range. Okay? We can say na yung nangyari dito was an overshoot, yung nangyari dito were overshoots. So, we're trading within this range between 7.65 hanggang 9.33. So, since that's a very wide range, as always, we segment it para na ma-map natin ng mabuti and mas clear yung mga pwede nating gawin, 'di ba? Kung sakali man na nagkaroon ng reaction at certain levels. Now, let me take those out para lang we can zoom in, no? Now, from here, all right? Sabi natin noon, we wanted to see price above this red zone and so far yun yung nangyayari. Nagpo-pullback tayo, nag-hold dyan, but we do need to understand na we're still stuck within the overall chop. In fact, kahit liitan mo yung range, ito range din to eh. 'Di ba? We are still stuck within there. So ako, personally, pinapanood ko pa rin. Kasi di pa rin natin alam saan ba niya talaga gusto pumunta eh. Is it more bullish than bearish? Yes, of course. But given na we're still stuck within the overall chop, hindi pa rin siya very exciting to trade para sa akin. If we can come back and take out 9.33, I think that opens up this range above, no, from 9.33 and 9.85, and it opens up the possibility na we actually break this high at magkaroon tayo ng bagong new 52-week high and we can start pushing even higher from there. Alright? But kung kunwari from here, balik tayo beneath nitong red zone and we start trading dito sa bottom end ng wider range niya, then baka mas matagalan pa yung pag-decide ng market kung ano gusto niyang gawin. Baka bumuelo muna siya, okay, before it starts pushing higher again. Or if from there, mabasag natin altogether tong mga levels of support na to, then baka bumalik tayo dito sa 7.25 at baka ma-stuck muna tayo dito sa bottom end ng range natin. Kung pati 7.25 mabasag pa, then medyo GG na siguro to. Baka mas malalim na ang hukayin nito at mas magbigay siya ng opportunity sa iba pang buyers in the future to step in, assuming talagang very bullish kayo ng DMC, no? It might give the deeper pullback that some people are looking for in order to be able to get in, whether as a trader or as an investor. And then finally, tignan po natin yung web. Now, yung web, nagbigay tayo ng paalala here, diba? When it broke above, then immediately retook that level. Sabi natin, hindi maganda yung ganon. We pulled back and then we broke back again dito. And at that time, may mga natanggap akong hindi magandang DM na, ang pangit na pagka-analyze mo, see it moved higher. What have you? Well, first of all, wala naman tayo sinasabi na analysis natin laging 100% correct, no? Syempre, the market will do whatever it wants. But number two, more importantly, as we can see here, it did the same thing again. Diba? It broke above the same area and then retook it in one candle. And then from there, tuloy-tuloy na yung pagbaba natin. In fact, it undid this entire up move here. Okay? So, ano yung pwede nating sabihin sa web mula sa area na to from where we are right now? Number one, the possibility always exists naman na we could start trading this wider range. Do I think it's likely? No. Kasi usually mga ganyang kawa-wide na range, hindi na ganoon kabilis yung trade nila from one side to the next. Meaning, sa lawak ng kinuha nitong range na to, I don't expect na, kunyari, in a few candles ulit, babawiin niya pataas, as in a few candles ulit, babawiin niya pababa. I am not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's unlikely. Alright? The other thing that we could potentially expect from here is, yes, maybe, baka makakuha tayo ng relief bounce, no? But, we do need to understand na, number one, meron na tayong parang inflection point na nag-form dito. So, if we do get a bounce, hindi tayo magugulat kung makahanap tayo na reaction from there and then we started rolling over again. Pero ayaw nating makita if we are bullish ng web is tuluyan ng mabasag tong maraming lows na to. Now, bakit hindi ako naglagay ng mga lines dyan, mga levels? Kasi, number one, I felt it would be easier to point out by drawing there. And number two, sa dami nilang magkakatabi, magmumukha ng notebook yung chart ko. No? And it's not something I like. So, rather than doing that, let's just say na kapag medyo tuloy-tuloy na babasag tong mga to, number one, baka mag-gap fill tayo dito. After all, meron pa rin tayong unfilled gap na hindi napupuno. And then number two, if na-fill yan and tumuloy pa rin, baka balikan natin tong mga range highs dito from before that were never retested on the way up. Now, syempre, gusto ng lahat is when we came back here, nag-hold to, sana is mag-bounce na tayo. Pero so far, parang hindi ganun yung itsura, no? I hope I'm wrong, okay? I think the earliest signs na pwedeng maging bullish tayo ulit is if ma-retake natin tong inflection point that we were talking about. If we can come back, start trading above that, and we hold, then baka we can trade back up to 5.17 and then reassess from there kung kaya ba nating mag-fill ng gap, ano itsura ng structure, ano itsura ng chart, and see if we can start pushing higher from there. But for now, where we are, it's not looking great in the sense na sana hindi na-undo tong entire move, no? Lalo na ganitong ka-V-shape yung itsura niya. Diba? Syempre, hopeful pa rin tayo that it can still keep pushing higher, but kumbaga, the odds are not in our favor. Again, the market will do whatever it wants, but the odds are not looking great na biglang in a few candles ulit, babalikan na naman natin to. I mean, I hope it does happen, lalo na sa mga baka naipit, mga nakabili sa highs. So I hope it does happen for you. But in case that it doesn't, I hope meron kayong plano sa kung anong gusto nyong gawin moving forward dito sa web. So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin, no? I hope nakatulong po to sa inyo kahit konti and may natutunan kayo kahit papano. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!